Yo, if you've ever stared at a mountain of spreadsheets under the flickering fluorescent lights of a corporate cubicle and wished a portal would open up and swallow you whole, Mike Blackmoor has written your ultimate power fantasy manifesto. Wage Slave to Archmage, Book 1, takes the classic Isekai LitRPG adventure setup and injects it with a beautifully cathartic anti-corporate edge. We follow our aggressively exhausted protagonist, a guy who has spent years drowning in middle management bureaucracy, data entry, and thankless overtime. But when a sudden freak accident sends his soul hurtling across dimensions, he wakes up in a high fantasy realm governed by a hard-coded RPG system. The best part? The system recognizes his years of grinding through soul-crushing corporate optimization, translating his real-world corporate burnout into a unique broken class modifier that allows him to view magic through the lens of absolute efficiency. The vibe is Office Space melts into overpowered wizardry. Instead of stressing over deadlines, our hero is now calculating spell cooldown ratios, mana to damage output, and optimizing his build like a maniac. He starts from absolute scratch as a lowly level 1 nobody, but by treating the world's ancient magic system like a massive corporate network that needs a major IT overhaul, he begins unlocking high-tier spells at an alarming rate. We're talking about hardcore progression mechanics, satisfying stat allocation scenes, and intense dungeon crawling where he uses literal logistical strategy to outsmart legendary monsters. It's a story about reclaiming your autonomy, min-maxing magic, and the pure joy of watching a former corporate foot soldier climb the ranks to become a world-shaking archmage. This audiobook is a total blast to binge listen because the narrator perfectly balances the dry, sarcastic wit of a recovering office worker with the high-octane excitement of casting planet-cracking fireballs. Trust me, if you want a progression fantasy that proves your spreadsheet skills can save a fantasy world, this book is the GOAT.